In this part, I am driving a paper. That's
not.
The Lotus Elise.
It's a car.
No, it's a paper.
Lots of trouble, usually serious.
No, I'm off screen.
It's lightweight.
Actually, I kind of already just basically tune the thing up. Oh, hey, Rome Knight again. Hell yes. So
okay, remember when we actually had a Lotus.
Yes, so Lotus 1 Cup, the first one is the Elise Cup. There is one other car we're going to be using, so this will be a slightly longer part after the last few. Sitting here wondering how many came from NARP. Probably only you, bud.
Just me, bud.
What is even NERP? I don't.
NARP is like a role-playing site that I'm part of. Just something I kind of do for fun.
Oh. Roleplay, oh boy.
Yeah, it's a more sophisticated site, though. Unless you come across one of those dumbos who are begging for the attention and just the private message smut, which I don't do on there.
Attention.
I don't
remember your PlayStation messages.
Yeah, those were a thing of the
those were the days.
Like I said, though, those were not mine. I got them from
I know, it was just like.
But you did some.
That was the thing. I didn't even the thing was I didn't even realize I still had them.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh my
see
God!
cars like that ever again.
I completely forgot that the one issue with this Elise is the fact that it's very twitchy and it's really easy to oversteer. Do I have Pike's Peak Escudo yet? Yes, I do have the Escudo, but no, I cannot use it here because this is One Make Racing. If you don't, you haven't made it.
Yes,
well,
Crash Tour Y.
Have you actually used the Escudo once? I don't think so. Right?
I don't think I have. I remember buying it, but I bought like the
because
Cultist
you used the Cultist, yeah.
Yeah, I bought the Cultist and the Escudo at the same time, but I only ever used the Cultist.
Yeah,
you sold the Cultist, I think.
You had a lot of trouble beating the Cultist with the Cultist, but
That's
then you beat the
I'm trying to
Escudo
remember which.
in your
I'm trying
try.
to remember which one you are. You sound familiar with the fact you know about cars, but there is a lot of different people who know about cars. So, that's Sun and Doriftu, which I didn't. Lol, nope. And before banned from. No, he's never gonna ban. Oh, so hey, Cameron is now my blue, aka the lighter blue. Everyone's still changing their colors. Why is this? Subaru 360 is Master Race.
No, the
No.
Jet is Master Race.
No, D-Spec, you're not saying it right. It's not Subaru 360, it's Subaru 360.
Yeah.
Don't forget the
Because
emphasis on the second Subaru.
Because saying Subaru once isn't enough. You have to say it twice to make
Pretty
it
much.
better.
Oh yeah, the license tests. They're fun. Very, very fun. Thankfully, Thankfully, those were like the first 5 parts of this LPM done. This is like part 71 or 2 or something.
Especially the IA in
Ruler, what the hell?
The funniest.
What the fuck, you fucking meme head?
I'm sorry.
Subaru 360 Quickscope MLG XXXXX and XXXX.
It's not only that
Nintendo Doritos.
It's not only that GT4 is like some of the worst. It's the fact that there's way too many of them.
Yeah.
But the worst is still GT1 International.
People are just that crazy, GT World. Well, yeah, people are that crazy. They're crazy enough to want to have so many tests or something like that. GT4 had great diversity of license tests and some really neat ones, but there's so many of them.
And there are some fucking annoying ones if you include everything like the mission and things.
How do you make a better game? Well, of course, more licenses, right?
What color do I want to go for this? Actually, the blue one does look nice. I may go back. I may just still stick with. Okay, no, British Racing Green. We gotta go with it. No questions.
And then G6 is easiest license ever made.
Oh, Grindelwald.
66. Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Anyway, but yeah, I do appreciate though that we do at least have one person in here talking about stuff related to the game, whereas everyone else is just mostly kind of being memes.
How dare we be memes?
Yeah, I know, right?
If you don't want us to be here, just tell us and we're gonna go. Stuff like
Gonna-
Go.
Gonna go?
Yeah.
What? You're just gonna ditch me because I say that? How dare you?
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm
rude
gonna do
assholes.
it. Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
that
I'm
license
talking, and I
test
said
is
I'm,
fine.
Road boys.
and I said I'm talking about the chat, not you guys.
Oh.
God.
Sorry. Well, but we're all in a chat, right? And posting stuff there as well.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that thing supposed to be at the sign with the exclamation mark? I keep looking at that every time, and I still don't know what the hell it is.
Where?
Which one? Where? Maybe I can help you.
You'll see it appear on the stream, because I actually paused the
Oh.
game.
I don't know what that is.
Probably some Animal Crossing.
It's like the only only track in the game that has something like that. I'm personally pissed
Yeah,
a lot of
maybe.
I'm personally pissed at a lot of great tracks from GT's past, including there was, I believe, a Rockies rally track or something permanently cut. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks that were cut in this game. This is one of them. Red Rock Valley was another one. Pikes Peak
Well-
or parts of Pikes Peak was another one. They're all from this game. Although Pikes Peak
talk-
is, although GT7 Pikes Peak will be back, so.
Yeah.
Talking about that sign again. Well, considering Grindelwald is a German track, I think I've never seen that sign anywhere here.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
You would-
in the middle of nowhere, animal.
Maybe it's the sign of the donger.
well, it doesn't matter, Cameron. It's your choice for what color you want to use. So
Except green. Nobody's allowed to use green.
and before someone
Why
changes their
not?
thing to green and uses it.
The only
Yeah.
green you can choose is the green that kills the A's and dies.
Sure, why
which
not?
one I mean.
Doesn't
fucking
show
bright
my
one.
eyes.
Would you like it
Not
if they?
yours.
Hell yeah, I would like it if they brought back old GT tracks for GT Sport.
Yes, I
Get
would
them
like to
it.
see.
So my
special
parents are
stage
watching.
Road 11.
So my parents
Rhino,
are watching a video
but-
about how to identify a cat's gender. Okay.
But
Whites.
why, Rhino?
Why Oh my.
Because I want to
Anal.
know which gender is their
God
cat.
The only thing I really heard was anal hole.
All GT, yeah, bring back all cut cars and, well, I'd say they don't need to bring back all cut cars. Just bring back the ones that people enjoyed that we haven't seen again. Well, high quality,
Like everything like
high
that,
quality
anyone
cockpit
will
views
be
for each.
annoyed.
High quality cockpit views for each car would probably take a little bit of time to do, but
Yes, it will take.
I would do. I would
lot
like
of
to see it.
time.
Yeah, and racing modification for every production car, or at least close to. Yes, Rhino.
Car.
You're ripping off GT Central. No, suck me wang, Rhino.
God damn it. All those fucking rip-offs. God damn it, Thunder. Can't you do something of your own?
But
You-
they're
you
the
know,
ones
guys,
who
that
copied
the
me.
You know that
Well,
the
anyone
GT
can
Central
say
guy
that.
is in the chat. He is
Okay,
in the
seriously,
chat.
people. Okay,
I
seriously,
think-
people. Oh my god.
Remember when Torrent copied Jacksepticeye? Because clearly his video was uploaded 3 months earlier.
Mm-hmm. Also, we seriously need people to start talking one at a time. This is getting a little bit annoying.
Car.
Yeah, why not? Alright, a land trophy. I had to go with the old Elan because there is an Elan Sprint. But I really wanted to use the 90s Elan. The only problem is there's actually a racing mod thing for the Elan. For the Elan race, but only the original Elans can have it. The newer Elans don't have one, which is quite
That makes
unfortunate.
sense.
Well, you could have used the new land for the normal race and another one for the...
I'm not gonna
race
need.
mod,
I'm not.
right?
Yeah, I can't emulate GT4. I could if I wanted to.
Why
But
emulate when
my
you have the game?
computer's the. GT4 is actually very possible nowadays to emulate through PCSX2.
Oh, hey, there's a new Elan.
It's just that I'm not gonna do that because I'm just gonna play the game right from my PS2. The only reason I do GT1 through GT1 and GT2, mind you, sorry, through emulator is the fact that my computer can easily run it. and it helps with some things like some loading times and one GT5 emulator.
How to emulate. Emulator.
You probably want to extra value. You probably want to look up some settings for the game.
Emulator.
Get good PC.
Because some games require like its own settings to get to work. Also, again, I asked earlier, but I didn't get an answer. Which one are you from NARP Extra Val? Because you didn't answer that earlier. I have a guess, but I could be wrong. Oh, yeah. Also, the reason the Lotus. I love the Elans. The Elans are such underrated Lotuses, in my opinion. You know, I have. Okay, I have 3 guesses. 1, I didn't mean to actually cut the corner there because I was looking at the comment. 2, I know a shadow on my NARP who knows a lot about cars and racings and stuff. But X Revel also sounds like a name for like someone who plays like Mega Man or X.
Fucking
Mega Man / Rock Band or X. And then pretty much I think that's all that's coming to mind. Because I don't really know anyone else on there who's into the kind of stuff that I'm into, so yeah. Yeah, Tourist Trophy, the license spawn is like the funniest thing ever. I remember you showing the picture where you're trying to do like the license thing, and what ended up happening is it just took you into the middle of the map. In the black void.
Okay.
Nice spawn game.
I also
Okay,
guessed
there's
X because of the X at the beginning of your name, so. But but you can.
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, and this is Emotion.
Wait.
I grabbed this name from Super
fuck?
Robot Wars original generation for the GPA. I'm gonna have to think about it for a second because I don't remember that game very well. But give me a moment. I'm thinking in my head. It's very hard to. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, you are half correct.
I could be so dank sometimes, Q.
You are one of them. Yeah, you are one of them. Wait, actually half correct. Does that mean there's multiple people using your account that you use on there?
He's a Shadow Rider. You're Shadow Rider for...
Hello again. My modem decided to play right now.
Yeah, he's he's a Shadow Rider, but everyone will call him here because of the memes an Owl Rider. Because that's how I know you people. I know that's what you'll do. Well, yeah, I know there's like 7,000 of them on the website. I'm just saying, like, for that particular account.
The heck is up with those wheels? Ew.
Yeah, the wheels are but whatever.
The wheels are painted on.
Oh god,
Those
there's
are
that.
different wheels.
Actually, hang on. There's some of the other lands that kind of prefer the lights on that one, but the other land lacks the stripe. Out of tough.
The stripe.
But did I just read that as out of tough? I meant to put out of touch.
Yes, you say out of tough.
I seriously still can't talk. And Torrent likes to argue about his dyslexia, and there's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overpow. Alright, yeah, okay, I know you now. I just didn't realize you were particularly much of a car guy, so that's why I didn't exactly think that. Though I did know someone who was also a car guy. But then again, I kind of had to guess you weren't that one that I was thinking about because you actually aren't writing off Gran Turismo as kind of being like, eh. Because the other guy is more into Forza, really more into Forza, so.
Oh boy, one of those.
One of those!
Also, I just realized, Torrent, you've actually mostly been quiet this whole part.
That's because I was gone making a sandwich. And then I put
Before
out the
flooding.
box.
Sandwich.
sandwich.
I put that on, and then Fernando
Well,
Martinez came on.
Circle is lighting up. but we
Why
can't
am I
hear him.
typing like this? I don't know. Why are you? Also, God, my face is still really...
Dyslexic United!
Untied.
Okay, so yeah, you're
Dyslexic
basically...
anti.
So yeah, Extravel, you're basically the polar opposite of this other shadow. You, like, GT is your lifeblood, so hey, I'm cool with that because... I fucking
Which
love it.
sandwich is best sandwich?
I'm equal to both. I like both franchises equally. Though if someone were to ask which one would you pick first, I would say Gran Turismo, just solely because of GT2 and GT4. So
Corned beef, please.
I really need to break. I really need to break earlier because I keep smacking into walls.
God damn it, Rhino! iRacing is the only good racing game. God damn
Please
it.
kill me.
Thunder, kill him. We can't.
I'm not killing
Unmod
him.
him, then kill him.
I'm not killing him. I'm lazy.
Time him out, just. That's all.
I'm lazy.
Too lazy to purge.
Yes. GT, you can't really argue with my favorite game. It is pretty much, in my opinion, the definitive Gran Turismo theme. Although Panama is very, very good. To be fair, almost all the Gran Turismo releases has good themes for their intros. I do say almost all of them.
And GT4 POW were terrible.
He said almost.
GT6, the one for GT6 isn't terrible. I like it, but it's, you know, yeah. GT5
It
was,
can be.
the Spec 1 intro for GT5 was, in my opinion, the worst because Planetary Go is a song I do not like.
GT4's
Can we
POW
all
version
agree
wasn't
that
that great.
Moon over Castle and my
But then-
favorite game are the best?
Yeah, but then they released the Spec 2 intro for GT5, which replaced it with Soul on Display, which is a much better
Yes.
song.
If you played the GT4 POW version, the intro song for it kind of sucks.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
well, it's
The
a
PAL version of
remix
Gran
of
The PAL
Casabian
version,
remix, I think.
Yes.
The PAL
What
version
was
of
the
Gran
song
Tu-
they had like serious
Oh my
phones
God.
coming out my window, something.
PAL version of Gran Turismo.
Nice and
Oh
slow.
my God! Seriously. I swear to God, I'm gonna boot you all out in a minute.
Triggered.
What the fuck did I do?
Well, you did it too.
Yeah, but I
Anyways.
stopped.
Car.
Anyways, there's one more to do with the North City, which is Mini and MG, so stay tuned for that final bit of the North City 1 make races. And as always, thank you for watching and take care. Rip.
Someone died.
Rip.